We're just a few days away. How excited are you?
You know what, I'm really excited. It's obviously been quite a long journey over the last 7 years, but yeah, someone just asked me actually, you know, how nervous are you? I'm actually not nervous at all, because I know that throughout my career, you know, I always prepared well before the games at the weekends. So I know as an ownership group that we couldn't have done anything more than what we've done to prepare the team and to prepare the club for this huge weekend for us. So we're ready.
Was there ever a period where you doubted this might not happen?
There was many times, you know, there's many times that we thought that this was going to be too difficult, and was it going to happen? And, you know, so yeah, there was many times, but there was never any doubt that I knew that I'd picked the right place. You know, Miami was a place where I was excited to take the team. So yeah, there was difficult times, but my wife always has talked about my stubbornness, and this was one time where I needed to be stubborn and know exactly that this was going to happen.
It might have been easier to go to a different city besides Miami. Why was Miami so important to you?
There's no might. It would have been easier to go to a different place, but Miami was always a place where I wanted to take the team. I was always excited about, you know, the opportunity to create something that we've created for the people of Miami and South Florida. So Miami was always going to be the place. You know, obviously there was a team in Miami, obviously the Fusion, you know, quite a few years ago. But the people of Miami needed a new team. And I knew that if we got this right, that we would create something special. And one of the things that I've always talked about that I'm most excited about is our academy and the academy system that we can create for the young, talented kids that we have in Miami and South Florida. And it's one of the things that I think that as an owner, and also for our fans, I think, yeah, it's going to be great when we obviously bring, you know, big stars in, and the players that we have in the team already, the fans are excited about. But I don't think there's going to be a prouder moment for our fans when they see one of our academy kids come through the system and come into playing at the highest level.
Why was it so important for you to be an owner?
It was an important part for me to be an owner, because when I first moved to LA in 2007, you know, my commitment wasn't just to the LA Galaxy, it was to Don and to the MLS, and I wanted to be part of this league going forward beyond my playing career with the Galaxy. I always first always wanted to be, you know, successful with the Galaxy on the field. I wanted to win championships. You know, I wanted to have great success with the Galaxy first on the field, but my commitment was also to the MLS and to help grow this league and this sport in this country. And this is the next phase of that. This is the next journey. You know, to say that I was, you know, a player for LA and lived in LA for the time that I did, and was welcomed with open arms in LA. That was an incredible time for me and the family. To now be an owner in a great city like Miami, you know, that's, like I said, that's the next phase.
Commissioner, what does it mean for MLS to have him owning a team in the league?
You know, it starts with what it meant to the league when David came in. That was a time the league was only 10 years old, trying to establish ourselves here and globally. David Beckham was at the top of his game. He's coming out of a great season at Real Madrid, and he says, I want to come and I want to take on America. I want to build Major League Soccer and really make the sport more relevant and more meaningful here throughout North America. And there was a natural evolution. David was just different from most other players. Even when you first joined, we were constantly talking about the business of the league and what kinds of things we were doing to grow the sport and to grow our respective clubs. And then to finally have this, after years of hard work, to have the team get finalized, have its opening game coming up, great facility, great brand, global recognition. It's sort of the next phase of managing together, you know, what Major League Soccer could be and really what soccer in America could be.
Help people understand, how involved are you with this team?
Well, I've been involved since day one. You know, that's one thing within my business life, my family life, anything that goes on, nothing goes on without me overseeing things. And we've brought some great people in. Paul McDonough, that has led the club on bringing in players, bringing in the coach, the training facility. So I'm involved with everything, down to picking the tiles in the showers of the training facility. So without doubt, I'm a very hands-on owner, but we've also brought in some great people, like Paul, like I said, and all of the staff that we have in Miami that have worked tirelessly on this, and also the people that have worked on, getting our training facility to what it is now. I don't think people will realise what we've accomplished until they physically see, and stood in front of our stadium and stood in front of our training facility and walking through our training facility, what we've accomplished in 9 months and what we've built. So we're very proud of that. But in a short answer to your question, I'm a very hands-on owner.
You're even involved with picking the team color, which is?
Which is we wear all white for our home kit with pink and all black with pink for our away strip. So, yep, every single detail to, the herons on the shirts, how the stripes are on our socks. Every single detail I've been over. It annoys people, but
Some people might say the pink's a little risky. You would say?
I'd say more pink the better.
You saw what soccer was like in America in 2007, 13 years later. Has it changed? Do Americans love soccer more than ever, do you think?
I think there was always that love for the game. I just think that now it's been elevated to a point that the commissioner has been a huge part of that, and his team. The hard work that's gone into this to bring, the franchises that have come into this league now. It's gone up a whole different level, and a level that I, always hoped that would happen. But to see the growth in the last 10 years has been incredible. Like the commissioner said, to see new franchises come into this league with specific stadiums for this sport is a huge part of this. Building, the facility that we've built. Our long-term commitment and vision is about legacy. It's about having our children walk into this stadium in 10, 20 years' time and say, wow, this is our dad's built this club, and that's what we're most proud of.
Your first game, fittingly, will be in L.A., where you used to play. L.A. is also a heartbroken sports city right now with Kobe dying. I know you were friends with Kobe. You just posted a picture of him just this week and his daughter. How have you been handling that?
I think the same way as the world has handled, what happened with Kobe, his daughter, and obviously the rest of the families that have lost loved ones that weekend. I think we've all been the same. We've grieved in a way that it wasn't just about Kobe as a sportsman, as a basketball player. Globally, I think we were all affected by what happened that weekend. I was lucky to live in LA at a time where the Lakers were winning everything, and I was privileged every time that I sat, courtside and was able to watch Kobe do what Kobe does best was incredible for me. I sat till the last second of every game that I went to see just to watch Kobe, and I was honoured to be part of that. But then to see Kobe go into the next phase of his life to create the legacy that he was creating, for the young, talented, kids that love basketball, what he was creating and what will continue to be created by his family now. They will take this on, his foundation, his amazing family, his daughters, his wife, that was created by Kobe. And I think we all grieved in a way of not just for his family, but for all the families that suffered that weekend. But his legacy will continue not just through the work that he did over his playing career, but the incredible work that he did, with his amazing daughters and his wife.
I have to ask about another person you know well, which is Prince Harry. What do you make of his decision to step away from royal life?
Harry's a friend, and we're very proud of the royal family. I'm a big royalist. I'm a huge fan of the monarchy and always have been. That was put into me by my grandmother, and watching Harry grow over the years, and also William. They're sons to not just our country, but the world. And seeing him grow into being a great father, that's one thing that he'd always cared about. And to be honest, it's the one thing that I don't get involved in any of the other stuff. To be honest, I just hope that Harry's okay and he's becoming the best father, and I can see that's happening.
I noticed Romeo posted a picture of you two together, and he's wearing the Miami hat.
Yeah.
A lot of the reason you're doing this is for your kids, right?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Of course, I've always talked about this project as not a vanity project. It's a legacy for me. I want to be part of the sport going forward in this country. I want to be part of this league as it continues to grow. But when I see my kids and how proud they are of me and what I've accomplished over my career, but then to see them how proud they are of what I've accomplished with, getting this club up and running. Victoria's seen over the last 7 years what I've gone through to get to this point. So, they are all very proud. But like I said, for me, the Mas family, Marcelo and Massa, us. We want something for all of our kids to be able to walk into that training facility and that stadium and say, wow, this is what our dad's built.
We have a shameless surprise for you here, all right? You're wondering what's under here?
Oh, my goodness, I didn't.
Right.
I didn't.
So,
pizza.
Is there a pizza that you really like, Lucali's?
I love Lucali's. Oh,
so
my goodness.
We got you here. The owner here wrote a message to you.
That's awesome.
Mark, come on. No, by the way, best pizza in New York. Best pizza.
Fair warning, this one's a little cold.
That's okay. Cold pizza's good.
So, there you go. This is our gift to you.
Amazing. I am hungry as well.
Do what you want
for
with
that.